Hey, greetings everyone. Coach Cam here. On this video today, we're going to talk about utilizing ChatGPT and utilizing another AI program called Lovable to build some phenomenal landing pages and websites. So if you haven't already, definitely go to the description of this video and get my ebook, ChatGPT, Social Media Growth Blueprint. It's a lot of great information in there, so you definitely want to check that out. Now, this video is a continuation of a video that I did previously. The link to that one, if you didn't see the first video where I talked about ChatGPT and Lovable, definitely go into the description of the video and watch that as well, because this is just a continuation of that video. But let me share my screen real quick. This won't be a very long video, but I just wanted to show you all some of the things you can do um, with these programs. So I'm gonna go right on in here. I'm gonna share my video. And so I wanted to create a video that was going to talk about um, tax professionals or tax preparers working at the large franchise tax offices. So we know all the popular ones, right? So I don't have to name them, but some of those large franchise tax offices. And I wanted to basically do a video talking to them or addressing them and telling them that you would be better off working and building your own business and your own brand versus building and working in a dead end situation like that, building some other company. So, I had that thought. So then I typed up this prompt in Chat GPT. So obviously, if you don't have Chat GPT, you want to definitely get it and start utilizing that right away. So, it says that I want to do a video targeting tax professionals, in particular new tax professionals that have P10s. I want non-EFIN holders. So I want the tax. Right now, I'm addressing the tax preparer, the P10 holders, not the owners, not so non-EFIN holders is who I'm addressing. So you can see this entire prompt. I'm not going to read it verbatim. I also talked about addressing some of the pain points, which are like fear, because a lot of times they're working in these big franchises because they're brick and mortar, and they know that they banking on some foot traffic, right? Somebody walking into the door and then and them getting a customer. So they're banking on that, and they feel like if I leave this situation, how am I going to get my own customers? So I wanted to address some of the fears and anxiety, or I should say anxieties, that the tax preparer have that's thinking about stepping out on their own, but they're staying locked into these big franchises, brick and mortar situations, because at least somebody may walk through the door, and I'm afraid of like going out and marketing and trying to get my own customer. So I gave Chat GPT the prompt. Now in the description of the video, I'm gonna have a link in there with all these prompts, so you can read it. You don't have to take the time to try to read it now. Just follow along with me, because I put all these prompts, a link with all these prompts, not only for this but for the Lovable platform, in the description of the video. So once I put this, Chat GPT came back and said, "Great, you're targeting a high potential group, new tax professionals who already have P10s but no EFINs. Many of them are underpaid, undervalued, and stuck in franchise prison because they fear building a client base on their own. Let's create a video script and content plan that hits those pain points, crushes the myths, and shows them how they can be the boss, not just the hourly worker." So, in a lot of these situations, they're going to get a hourly wage and then a small commission, on some of the returns as well. But there's nothing compared to what you can make out there on your own in the market. So, and that's not just for the major franchise that everyone know. Some of the other franchise, or I mean, some of the other tax offices, you got preparers in the same situation. So If you look at another video that I'm gonna put into the description that talked about the Prosperity Tax Solutions compensation plan, definitely check that out and see why I feel like we have a better situation as far as compensation goes as well. So ChatGPT came back, talked about the video title, still stuck in the tax office. Here's why you're losing money and freedom, right? It gave me the hook. It gave me the main pain points to address: underpaid, overworked. Franchise preparers often earn anywhere from $12 to $25 an hour. It talks about how you can go on to make $200 to $400 per return, which is, if you saw 10 clients a day working on your own, you can make $2,000 to $4,000 a week, right? If you saw 10 clients a week, not a day, 10 clients a week, you can make 2 to 4 grand a week, versus the hourly salary, hourly wage that you're making. False security and foot traffic. It talks about how, in the digital world that we lived in, one day that brick and mortar situation is going to be obsolete. At franchise firms, clients belong to the company, not the preparer. And definitely when you're working with Prosperity Tax Solution, those are your clients. Even though you're working with us, they're your clients. If you ever decide to leave, we're not holding you hostage. We're not holding your clients hostage. If you ever decide to leave and not work with us, you take your clients with you. But obviously, I feel like there wouldn't be a reason to leave, because no matter what you're aspiring to do, we have a solution here at Prosperity Tax, especially with our parent company, New Wealth Society. We can do for you anything you need to be done, whether you're just going to be a preparer and build, whether you want to get your EFIN and break out on your own. We can show you how to do all of that here. So and we're going to give you the best compensation, and we're going to give you everything, all the tools that you need, so you wouldn't have a reason to leave and go look anywhere else. You would just have to communicate to us what it is your goals is and what you're trying to do. So the fear of getting clients, um, support. The digital is the future. Digital is the future, right? So, oh, support the digital is the future idea. So, I talked in my initial prompt about, digital being the future, and virtual preparers and all that stuff being the future. So it gave me some points here to support that idea. Anyway, so it gave me a great script for a video, gave me some hashtags and everything. But while it was generating that, I thought to myself, you know what? I want to have a landing page to promote this idea, to promote this offer that I'm trying to do. So as it was generating that, before it even got finished generating that, I had that thought. So once that was done, I came down and did this prompt. I was like, this is perfect. In addition to this video, I want to create a nice landing page to promote these ideas and capture these clients. So, based on the above information, can you help me come up with a prompt to plug into the AI program Lovable so it can build the landing page? So basically, I told it what I wanted. So that, and then it came up with this prompt. But while it was doing that, I copied this whole um, script here for my video. I copied all this information, and I came right over to Lovable, and I told it, I said, and remember, I'm copying all this for you, so you don't have to try to capture this. It's a link in the description that's going to give you all this. I came over to Lovable and I said, I want to build a landing page, but before I give you the prompts for that, please review this information so that you can know the direction I want to go in. I want to go with this landing page, right? So basically, I copied all of that from the video script. I plugged it into here, right? Just for, and I told it, I told Lovable, um, right here, this information is just for you to review. I will give you another prompt when I'm ready to start the build, right? Start building the actual page. So when I plugged this in, then it came here and said, I'll review all the information you've provided about your tax services landing page. I understand the key message and value proposition you want to communicate, right? So it spelled it out. It let me know that it did understand what I was talking about. So I came back over here to ChatGPT, right? And now it has written out my prompt for lovable. So I copied this, I copied all of this, right? Then I went back to lovable, right? And also, let me say a link to lovable. I do have an affiliate link with lovable. It's in the description. So if you're going to go ahead and get that, please utilize my link. Okay, so I came over here to lovable and I said, now keeping the about script in mind, that should have said the above script, but hey, lovable is smarter than I am, right? It still knew what I was saying. Keeping that in mind, here's the prompt for the actual build. Build me a modern, bold, mobile optimized landing page, blah blah blah, right? So then I pasted, you know, the chat GPT prompt in, all right? And once I did that, it says, I've created a comprehensive modern landing page for prosperity tax solutions that target tax professionals working at franchises. So let's take a look at what it's done so far. So here's the landing page. All right, still working for a tax franchise, you're losing clients, cash, and control, right? It talks about that. It tells them that they can book a discovery call with me, or you can skip the call. You're ready to start. You click there. It's got a video. Now I haven't recorded the video in the prompts, and you'll see that when you read my Chat GPT prompt. And forgive, I was doing this fast this morning, so if you see any typos or whatever, I apologize in advance. But Chat GPT was able to understand exactly what I was wanting, right? So, because as I was reading along, I did notice a few typos, but that's no problem. All right, so watch. So it put a placeholder here for a video that I have not recorded yet, which I will be doing. It says, watch this first. Why staying at a franchise is costing you thousands. So I will record that video. And obviously I'll use Chat GPT to come up with the script for this video, and then I'll record a quick video. So stop letting fear hold you back. Common fears, our solutions, franchise versus prosperity tax solutions. Talks about, the potential, the freedom, the software access, support. I mean, everything you need to succeed. I mean, it's just that quick, within a matter of minutes, built me this phenomenal landing page, right? Another placeholder here for another video that I will be recording. I don't necessarily like the title of this one. I'm going to change that one. Um, and then, it talks about booking your call. I mean, it just built a phenomenal. It's got some frequently asked questions. Um, Man, it just did a phenomenal job, right? I'll put a photo here, and some different things. So as you're looking at, as you're going through it, you have to click on every button. You do have to do that if something's not working properly. If you click on, do I need an EFIN? If the answer don't come up, you come over here and says, in the frequently asked questions, the question, do I need an EFIN? When I click that button, nothing's happening. Like, if you just tell it, it'll go through and fix everything. So you will have to go through and click on everything and make sure it's working, because you don't want to come over here and publish it over here at the top right. You don't want to publish it until you're sure that all the functions are working and everything is here, that you want here. Now, if you do publish it, you still can make edits after you publish it. I think it will affect the cost of it though. So you don't want to have to publish it multiple times. So right now, I think I'm on a monthly plan that's like 20 to 25 bucks. I don't remember the exact cost, but it's real inexpensive, relative to the type of product that it's giving you. You got to be willing to spend a little money, invest in yourself, because it's going to give you some phenomenal tools, and I'm super excited about it. So I'll show you, for example, how this works. So um, let's just do something simple right now. So See, there's no picture here. Um, so meet your success partner. So what I could do is I could come over here and let me see here. I want to add a picture. Doo-doo-doo. Give me 1 second. And another thing too, if you can't figure out how to do something, you can ask it and it will tell you. It'll tell you exactly how to do what you're trying to do. Oh, I know I need to drag and drop it. So let's come here. So I got this image, right? I'm gonna drag and drop it over here. And now my image is there. So um, I can say add. All right. So that's why I wanted it in this meet your success partner area. I want it here. So let's see what it does. Let's see if it adds it in the right place. So let's give it a couple minutes. Now it says I'll add the uploaded image to the Meet Your Success Partner section of the About section, in the About section component. It says the image has been added. Okay. So, let me refresh it and see. Let me just come here and refresh it and see if the image has been added. And voila. Now the image has been added. So you can see everything you need to do. You can just prompt it to do it, any changes you need to make. And like I said, if you don't know, just ask and it'll tell you. So now I'm about to go through this whole site. I'm not obviously going to stay on here to make this, this video that long, but I'm gonna walk through this whole thing, click on every button, make sure everything is working. Anything that's not working, you give it the prompt, it'll fix it. Um, Even like when you click on this book. So now I have a link where you can book to my calendar, my Calendly link. I'll go here and say, when someone click the book of 39.97 discovery call, take them to this link. I'll put the Calendly link there and it'll take them to that link. So, I mean, you just go through and tell it what you want. It'll make the changes. I'm gonna record the video, add it, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna add this completed landing page into the description of the video. So by the time you're watching this, you'll be able to go in and see the completed landing page. So that's it for now. Y'all definitely get in here, start playing with these tools, start playing with ChatGPT, start playing with Lovable again. The link is in the description. And like I said, if you don't already have a copy of my ebook here, definitely go into the description, get this, like, subscribe, share, check out my previous video on ChatGPT and Lovable and using these AI tools. And I'll see you all at the top. I'm super excited for your growth. I'm super excited um, for your success. See you at the top because the bottom is way too crowded. Coach Cam out. Peace.